Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dungeons and Drag Queens! Before we begin our epic adventure tonight, every game has its rules. Please silence all messaging stones, cell phones. Do not talk during the performance. You will have ample opportunity to contribute to the story tonight. And please do not heckle the queens, for it could be very disruptive. Legal disclaimer! We do not own Dungeons and Dragons, nor be affiliated with Wizards of the Coast. And now, please let me introduce your master of music, your maestro of melody, your guitar centaur. Please put your hands together for your live improvisational musician tonight, Carson Grubb. And now, please, let me introduce a surprise special guest. A master saxman, a sexy blower, an incredible guest musician playing live improvisational music. Make some noise for Jackson Catuño! What is Dungeons and Dragons? People have pondered this question for millennia. And only since the 70s has anyone had an answer. Dungeons and Dragons is a collaborative storytelling game where I, the Dungeon Master, will play the role of the world and the non-player characters within it. Whereas our players, the queens, will be playing as themselves in this world. The success of their actions determined by the roll of the die. Ooh is right. Dungeons and Dragons is a game that takes place within the theater of the mind. So I ask all of you, please, for just a moment, close your eyes. You see a city, and then you smell it. Wet and warm like a sack of wine that's spilled in a slow oven. This is Waterdeep. The city that never long rests. The year is 153 DR, Age of Heroes and Dragons and other shit. The city of Waterdeep, once a shining jewel of the Sword Coast, has long lost its sheen. The insipid 40-year-old elven boy king Bothri openly feuds with the corrupt captain of the guard, and the city rots below. Thieves roam the streets at night. Housing is pricey. Public art is just glass panes hung from the ceiling. It's inoffensive, but it doesn't really say anything. Only one group of vigilantes keeps the seedy underbelly of the city from spreading its underbelly seed all over the streets. The detective queens of Waterdeep. Each detective queen is an expert in detective work. And when the denizens of Waterdeep can't turn to the corrupt guards, they pay for Waterdeep's high-heeled, sultry sleuths to solve their mysteries. A gust of air blows against your face like a stranded whale making one last spurt onto its death beach. Open your eyes. You see a large brick building. Square, but with concrete spires jutting from its top. This is the headquarters of the detective queens of Waterdeep. You can just make out the silhouette of 3 fashion-forward figures on the balcony of one of the concrete spires. You can also hear them. You've kind of heard them this entire time, talking outside. Detective queens waiting for their next catch. At the front of the group, leaning against the railing of a balcony, smoking a cigarette of fine Tribor tobacco and a pinch of purple mindfuck stank. A magnanimous magess, rubbing shoulders with the desperate wealthy and powerful poor. A heavy socialite who can learn more from a cocktail hour than a non-alcoholic week. Dressed in a loose dress of flowers as red as bloodshot eyes, a cold calculating stare, and a grin as seductive as a femme power bottom pool boy fishing out a deep drop dildo. Make some noise for the mage who's all the rage in every page in this day and age. Played by Issa Man is Ezra the Malevolent. Next to her, sitting on a wet bench next to a wet stone, sharpening her axe, throwing sparks into the night, illuminating a book she reads in her other hand, with a mind as expansive as a bag of holding, and a temper as explosive as a bag of holding in a bag of holding. Known across the city as a fierce detective who isn't afraid to beat any mystery to a pulp. A crossbow upon her back, a blade abreast her boobs. A fighter queen, writer and warrior, bookworm and bloodletter, played by Scarlet Dwar Black. Make some noise for Scarlet Dwarrior! Lastly, but no less sick nasty. Inside the building, sitting behind a well-worn desk, puffing a pipe with a floating mage hand, leaning back and thinking deep, her mind in another plane, the one in which she stores her money. Staring into the void with eyes like exploding stars, rehearsing spells that could squeeze the truth from a pathological liar, a sorceress queen, donned in a flowing silver and brown robe, like a whiskey on the rocks, with looks that could make you dizzy as the drink. Her eyes overpower and her power word stuns. Put your hands together for the half-fae, half-bay, played by Tina Shea Monet. All slay is Tina Shea the Fae! Our 3 queens are private eye detectives, solving the mysteries of Waterdeep one step at a time on the throats of shitty men. But it will take all their wills to crack this case, lest the case crack them. A knock rings out on the door to the detective office, a death bell tolling in the night. Will our queen solve the mystery, or end up like this tale? History. Find out in an exciting noir detective edition of Dungeons and Drag Queens!
Wow, we're here. Wow.
A knock rings out on the door, startling you, Tina Shay, as you lean back, puffing upon your pipe.
I'm startled.
It's for her.
All right. You're very startled. Make a Constitution saving throw. What is your Constitution modifier? Oh, you get a 20.
I guess I don't need one, do I? But it's 3. So 23.
You say you're startled, but it just sounds like I'm startled.
Yeah.
The knock continues knocking. Issa, you feel the pressure of the knock, as everyone does when a door is knocked. To open the door pressure. Knock, knock, knock. You can hear it from the balcony.
I guess I opened the door.
All right. You open the door. You see an exasperated young Keith, who introduces themselves as Keith. Hi, I'm Keith, they, them. Thank you so much for answering my call. You have to help me. How do you reply to this, Issa?
I asked them to repeat themselves one more time. I wasn't listening, sorry.
Hi, my name is Keith, they, them. Thank you so much for answering my call. Please, you need to help me. Do you need me to say it again?
No, Keith, I would love to help you. How can I help you?
Thank you. See, Keith walks
Keith,
into...
before you start, no, I shouldn't ask? Why shouldn't I ask?
What?
Scarlett doesn't have her sheet.
Oh. Scarlett. You suddenly realize that your favorite book, you left it in the bathroom. Do you know without this book that you have no idea what the fuck you're gonna do?
I think she should roll for knowledge.
The sheets are in the green room. Can someone grab?
Zende, can you please?
I don't know who I'm talking to. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
It's by my coat. Thank you so much.
Oh, so you took it?
No, he gave it to me. It's not my fault. It's the white man's fault.
You know they call him Dungeon Master. Ooh. You can laugh at that. Black History Month is literally next month, okay? It's all right.
All right. Well, would you like to roll for knowledge?
Me? Oh, me right now.
Yes. This will determine how much you know what the fuck you're doing without a character sheet.
Let's see it.
But I don't have any.
Shh, shh, shh. Yeah, she'd like to roll.
Chicken or the egg?
No, I guess I'm gonna roll and I just won't have anything extra. Let's see with God's favorite.
All right. You fly by the seat of your pants. You get an 8.
It's not a 20.
It's not a 1.
It's closer to 1
Scarlett?
than 20, though.
Yes.
You feel like, oh,
Oh, wait, hold on.
A magical messenger has entered the chat. Wow.
I'm about to say I can't fucking read.
Tina Shay, using her magical fae powers, summons a magical fairy that flies over and drops the tome into your hand, Scarlett. To which you reply, I can't read.
It's true. I did do that, and she can't read.
I can read. It just doesn't say knowledge on here.
Oh, it's on the side.
Wisdom.
There.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you said we was rolling for knowledge, so.
Would you like to roll wisdom?
Oh, again?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
You get a 14. What is your wisdom modifier?
If at first you don't succeed, it's +2.
+2 with a 16. Ah, you sigh as you open your tome, reading that knowledge that you so love to suck out of your book, non-sexually, just as a knowledge suck. Just reading the book and the knowledge
What are
gets
you
sucked.
trying to tell me?
I'm not saying anything. It's just a simple.
You said what you said.
It's an analogy. Anyway, Keith is sweating bullets. Another magical fairy appears behind you, holding some fries.
Yeah.
Keith looks around and says, are we focused on me or?
Yeah, I'm focused.
You haven't
Keith.
made us
There's
yet,
just-
baby.
it's missing cheese sauce, so it's kind of. It's okay.
Wow.
I'm focused on you, Keith. Tell me about your plate. Does it
I will
involve-
offer you
Is there cheese sauce?
500. No, there's no cheese. I can't offer you cheese.
I guess I'll pay attention.
I mean, unless cheese means money, in which case, yes, please. And you see that Keith takes out a sack of gold, and they stumble as the gold falls out onto the floor. They're clearly very shocked.
I can buy a lot of cheese with that.
That was the
500
gold on the
gold. Take it. You just need to solve the mystery of my partner, Jonathan Doe.
Oh, you gay, Keith?
Am I gay? Oh, I don't know. I'm Keith.
Do you see color, Keith?
Yeah.
You know
Is this one of those detective tests? Is this part of the case?
You just gotta know if we
Am
can
I
trust
helping?
you.
Well, what's going on?
I'll tell you everything. My partner, Jonathan Doe, worked as a royal tailor for the 40-year-old elven boy king, Bothry.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah. But
Are they also
although
non-binary?
I would say more than... No, it's he, him.
We all have one.
I don't know if this crowd in particular always has one, but
All right, so your main got killed by your side.
I don't know. The royal guards that investigated the case said that it was a freak accident, that Jonathan Doe freakishly fell off a balcony onto several blades and was chopped into 6 pieces and dropped at different dumpsters throughout the city in a freak accident.
Well, does that sound right to you, Keith?
No!
why do you know so many details about this, Keith?
Because they told me.
Where
They told
were
you all of
you?
this. Yeah. Actually,
Right.
Keith,
Let-
can we
let's ask
ask
the real question.
Where were
Okay.
you when this happened?
All right. Keith says, well, apparently, when the accident took place...
Why did you do this? It was not an
I
accident.
don't think it's an accident. That's why I'm here. I can't turn to the guards. I have to seek out vigilante justice to get some sort of resolution.
What'd you just call us?
The Detective Queens of Waterdeep.
Uh-huh. So where were you the day of the murder? Accident.
Thank you. Well, I was, to tell you the truth, I was hitting a mad wave. I was like mid-wave. I was mid-wave on a huge cusp.
So you were alone.
Yeah, I mean, just me and the board and the waves. I mean,
And you told your friends that you were going to go do this?
Are there any?
well, yes, I told my friend Rusty. He's a bootlegger. Oh, fuck. Not supposed to say that about Rusty. Oh. Dang it, Keith.
Wow.
First of all, Keith, I didn't even know there was a beach near here. So that's a little suspicious.
Roll nature. You get a 16.
Does that mean there's like a big ass beach or? +0.
+0 is 16. Well, now that you've been informed that there's a beach, You know where to find it. Probably by the water.
Not really making me want to help you with your case.
It's one of those beaches without sand, and they just have tiny rocks and pebbles all throughout.
It's not just tiny rocks. Those are sharp rocks. Trust me. And Keith holds out his arm, and you see that it's been cut.
He was cut by a rock.
Would you like to roll insight?
Sure.
All right.
While you're looking at me,
You stare deeply at the gash upon his arm. You get a 4
It's +2.
plus 2. You get a 6. No. Those marks upon the arm, they look to you like vampire fangs.
Oh, because I got it. Yeah.
What?
Because I rolled a low. I'm stupid now.
Oh. Have you take your shit at face value? Wait, then I would like to ask Keith a question then. So Keith, how did you get that scratch on your arm?
Well, I was kind of banging a huge wave. I was getting nar slap nasty on top of a cuss.
What?
And I pretty much like gnarled over and I just went like 20, 60 maybe feet down and just scraped against some real jags.
You could have just said you fell.
Well, I don't feel like you would appreciate the nuance of my experience without that.
I promise you we don't appreciate it now.
I
Sound like
could've
you were
lived
having a
without you
stroke.
saying Jags, to be
Jags.
honest. I could live without knowing Jags. Can you say it again for us?
The last word?
Yeah.
All right. Boy, detective work sure is weird.
Yeah.
Jags.
Yeah, I definitely could live without that.
Well, you asked for it. Okay, well, do we want to
Yeah, we'll help you.
take on... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think so. Why not?
Yeah.
So you mentioned a Rusty earlier?
Yeah, Rusty. Let's talk to this Rusty. Well, before we try to corroborate his story, do you have any leads?
Well,
Suspicions?
I will say that
Cheese sauce?
I haven't. I could find you some cheese sauce if you would help me.
Yeah.
We already said yes.
Yeah,
but
I already
continue.
said I would help you. I'm asking if you have any.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any cheese sauce on me.
No, that's no, okay.
Well,
People you are suspicious of.
well, honestly, I would say that boy king Bothry. He's a piece of shit. I would not be surprised if he had a hand in the murder of my partner.
Boy King?
He's a 40-year-old elven boy king.
How long do elves live?
Roll nature!
Oh.
You got a 5!
Well,
is
what
your-
number you got?
Oh, +3.
Plus 3, a 7. You are very confused. And you think that elves live till they're like 80. It's a middle-aged elf.
I'll accept that. Yeah. Move along.
So you think a king killed your friend? How are we supposed to?
Well, if you can prove that the king did it, maybe you could bring the king to justice.
But he's the king.
A middle-aged boy king.
But don't the king make the rule?
What's our jurisdiction in all this?
Honestly, I think you've got the jurisdiction strapped to your back. And he gestures
Oh.
to your crossbow.
Oh, you want us to kill him?
Whoa!
What?
Keith did not say kill the king.
Just heavily implied.
That's not what Keith said. No one write that down. Don't stop. Just do what you gotta do. Maybe talk to the captain of the guard. He could bring the king to justice.
What the hell is the captain of the...
Roll history. You get a 3. No one knows anything. What is your history modifier?
I just want this to make sense. It's +0.
+0. You don't know who the captain of the guard is.
I mean, he wants us to kill the damn king for doing kingly shit. Like,
Murder.
the king killed my friend.
I'll double the reward.
He's a king, and he looks like a baby. He's gonna have an attitude.
A very middle-aged baby.
And he wants the black people to shoot the king. This is
Noir.
very...
The noir.
It's how they got Malcolm X, I swear. It's not, but it's close.
Rain patters against the windows. The city beckons you out to solve this case.
Oh, wait, I don't have a choice.
What do you do?
Yes, we're gonna solve the case.
Yeah, obviously, we're gonna solve the
Very well. What actions do you take?
Let's interview Rusty first. Yeah.
All right. You go to Rusty's Rare Bootlegs Emporium. You walk along the streets of Waterdeep, following the instructions provided to you by Keith.
Thanks, Keith. Got us on a goddamn suicide mission.
You have a vision, Tina Shea. You have a vision. You see the top of a cathedral. There's lightning crackling in the distance, rain pouring down. You see a dagger flying out into the night, and your vision ends.
Care to comment?
Wow, a dagger. Flying really fast. I had to stop the vision. Wow. I got scared. It was like 3D. Oh my goodness.
Keith is guiding you and says, "Is everything okay, Tina Shea the Fae?"
No, I almost got hit by a 3D dagger. And I saw the top of a castle-ish building. Very scary shit.
Aren't all daggers 3D? Why are you specific about the 3D?
Keith is still here.
Keith is walking along. Do you command Keith elsewhere?
I mean, like, we're the detectives. Like,
Who are you talking to right now?
you, Keith. Like, I didn't know you were gonna be tagging along while we went on our adventure.
Well, I thought I'd guide you to Rusty's shop because
It's a little bit of a
friend of mine.
conflict of interest,
Yeah, it
don't you
sounds
think?
like you're trying to make sure we don't get too much information.
Is this a setup?
What?
Keith?
What?
It sounds like you're trying to control what information we get. Is why you gotta be all up on us. Let us do this. You don't trust us?
Oh no, I'm not trying to manipulate you at all. I'm Keith.
That's what a manipulator would say.
I'm Keith.
Would you like to roll insight to see if Keith?
No, I just don't trust him. We don't have to roll
Okay, you
anything.
don't even. All right, you don't even give Keith a chance. All right.
No, we don't keep an eye on you though, Keith.
Am I good to keep following?
Like from 50 feet
I
behind.
feel like we don't. I feel like we're gonna be there regardless, so you might as well.
All right, Keith stops walking. You get 50 feet away. Keith starts walking again. Says, "Is this a comfortable distance from Keith?"
I think I'd like it better if you crawled.
Keith, don't you dare do that. You're a grown man in public. Don't you dare.
Oh, I don't know. The ground looks
Keith
really
is saying that. I'm sorry.
slimy
You're a
and
grown
dirty.
thing.
Tina,
What
roll
about it?
persuasion.
Okay.
You get a 12. What is your persuasion modifier?
It was -10.
3.
A 3, a 15.
Wow.
Oh, I should have just gotten the cheese sauce. Keith says as he gets on all four.
No, what?
This is kind of like being on a boogie board. Oh, it's so dirty. Peasants walking around the city see this scene. 3 queens walking in high heels striding forward, while 50 feet back is Keith on the ground, crawling, and every so often shouting, "Take a left here." How do you react to this, peasants?
Exactly how someone would react seeing a grown person crawling.
The peasants react to this scene of weird power play with absolute joy. And they begin to follow along. It seems that you three queens and Keith on the ground have a following.
This is the weirdest
Are they ground crawling too?
investigation.
What's that?
Are they crawling too?
Who's crawling? Raise your hand.
No,
1,
stand
2,
up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, law of big numbers. Someone's gonna start
Carson
crawling.
put his hand up too. Oh no.
Well, it looks like about 10 out of 100 peasants get down and start mimicking Keith.
Tell those peasants to get to the front and the other ones can walk 50 feet behind them.
Okay, so you tell the peasants crawling to go 50 feet ahead, then you're 50 feet in the middle, and then 50 feet back are a bunch of peasants walking normally, and Keith on the ground.
This is the worst detective group. What?
I think we're gonna crack this case.
Baby, they gonna see us coming from a mile away.
And maybe they should.
Fucking army of... I don't even know.
Oh, you see a peasant. You see a peasant on the side of the road say, "Oh, it's a parade. It's a parade, hooray. What holiday is it?
Citibank. We're a Citibank.
What's the holiday?
I
Sea
hate
Bank?
it so much. I hate
What?
it so much.
What's a holiday? Okay. Well, we don't have to say anything to me.
I don't want
Bye.
to.
Back to my shitty life now. The peasant leaves, having not been informed where the holiday was or what it is. All right, you eventually arrive at... God, I hope this is the right location. Rusty's Bootleg!
Be very awkward if it wasn't.
There'd be another vision.
Better than a dagger in 3D.
Yes.
Oh, was that what was on this? Oh, got it.
You arrive at a ramshackled old shack.
It looks pretty nice.
Well, okay. This is the outside.
Oh, it's like in Harry Potter. Remember the tent?
Yeah. But instead of like it being spatially bigger, it's aesthetically nicer.
It's keeping the property value. You know?
That is how we fight gentrification.
That is how we fight gentrification.
Keep it ugly on the outside, but on the inside.
Immaculate.
And really noisy as well.
Yes. Have you seen that one TikTok where they just like fire gunshots?
Oh, you
in the
shoot a
air?
gun, yeah.
And it lowers the property value. Cause
I recorded that TikTok. It was me
You did?
shooting the gun.
oh my God, that's so.
That's how we keep our rent so low at our.
Okay,
detective
so Rusty.
What is your
All right.
rent, Rusty? What are you paying?
So you talk about TikTok for like 3 minutes.
On the wishing stone.
A window to the ramshackled building creaks open. The gnarled head of an old man looks out. Hey! What is some kind of f***ing parade? What's going on? You're loud as hell. Why are you crawling? Why are you standing?
That's
Who
what
are you
I
people?
said.
We're detectives.
Noir detective.
Were we standing there like the Totally Spies?
Roll! You attempt to make a Totally Spies pose. Roll a performance. Hit a 17! What is your performance modifier?
3.
a dirty 20, and a sexy pose. You all perfectly pose. Rusty says, that answers none of my questions.
Literally.
He's posed. Let me pose something to you. Who the f*** are you, detectives? What do you want? I ain't selling anything bad or bootlegged. Ah, dang it.
Rusty, can we talk to you alone?
Oh, Keith. Are you okay? Blink twice if these three queens are with you. Keith, down on the floor, looks up at Rusty, blinks thrice. Oh, did I say twice? I don't even know what my.
You said thrice.
Okay.
I thought she said twice.
Thrice.
I thought she said rice.
Roll
Thrice.
history.
Oh, word.
Okay, go on.
You got a 17.
So it was rice.
No, it was thrice.
Rusty said, blink thrice, to which
Oh.
Keith obliged. Rusty opens the door, says, all right, come on in. Come on. Not gonna bite you. I'm just Rusty. Just old Bones and me. Just Rusty.
Rusty, how many times you gonna sell us your name?
I could stop.
Please.
What do you do? Do you follow Rusty into his bootleg shack?
Yeah. We leave Keith outside.
You're gonna leave Keith outside in the
Yeah,
rain?
and everybody the else.
All right. You tell Keith to stay. Keith blinks 3 times. As you walk in, some of the peasants, both walking and crawling, try to follow you in.
No.
Roll intimidation.
It's like a bad episode of The Walking Dead.
You get a 17. What is your intimidation modifier?
+4.
Whoa. You know your colleagues well. The peasants are terrified.
Stop.
My favorite. They all run away screaming, some of them flailing their hands. One of them slams against a wall and falls down. Another falls face first into some hay. Oh, I'm stuck! There you go.
All right.
Another
well,
just dies on the spot. Shock. The door closes behind you. It's expert.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
That was clean. That was real nice.
No gravity formed against me shall prosper.
The boards creak. You see Rusty's shack. A lot nicer inside. This is a lot like a young adult fantasy novel. You think to yourself. You can see that there's strange herbs, incense hanging from the walls. There's
Looks like
decanters full of small vials of various different liquids, all of them smelling strongly alcoholic.
Work.
You can see an open book that contains several recipes.
We ignore it. We're not here for.
You
a
ignore
recipe book.
everything I just
No,
described?
the recipe
I mean,
book.
I went through all
I mean,
that
look,
describing.
Do you
Look,
want me to
nice
just
place,
ignore it?
Rusty. What
I
you
thought-
want? What you want
I thought
from
we were
that?
here to talk to Rusty.
I like your decor. Like, what that got to do with me? You're an alcoholic too. Like, word, Rusty.
Rusty says, all right, please, browse my fine wares.
No, literally no. We have questions for you.
What?
How about you sit down for us?
I don't know if I can trust you.
Sit. Immediately.
Roll the intimidation.
Oh.
And you get a 6.
But I have it's 4, so 10.
What is your intimidation modifier? 4. 10. Rusty hesitates. and then steps back. Grabs a bottle of a strange liquid and holds it up as a weapon. No, Rusty's not going to the dungeons tonight.
1 second.
What did King Bothry send you trying to bust my operation, huh?
So I'm gonna cast my charm spell on Rusty to calm the fuck down.
De-escalation! All right, you wave your hands in the air in a strange but enchanting manner. Glitter falls upon the eyes of Rusty. Rusty makes a wisdom check. If he gets above a 13, he will resist your charms. Rusty focuses, and he gets a 7. Plus his wisdom of -2.
Well, his name's Rusty, so were we surprised?
Hey, what?
Did someone just go, hey, I'm sorry, your uncle. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you Rusty?
A peasant is peering in through the window and being like, don't judge Rusty, okay?
Oh, so I am correct in what I'm saying.
Doesn't matter. The peasant still says it. I control the world. All right, fine. The peasant. All right, fine. Another peasant on another window says, I judge Rusty. The two peasants start fighting amongst themselves. But that is a whole nother plot. Oh, what a rich world where two NPCs can have deep conversation and you never even see it. Rusty goes, I'm in love.
What?
With who?
Oh, you. Right.
Please, great queen, tell me your name.
Ezra.
Ezra. Oh, your name sounds like a tiny mouse swimming in a little pool of love. There's cheese floating around.
He called you a mouse.
I see it a little bit.
Wait. So you call her a mouse. Do you have cheese?
Sauce?
Do I have cheese? Well, any friend of Ezra is a friend of
I
Rusty.
haven't decided if they're my friends yet.
We own a business together.
I don't mean, so we're co-workers is what I'm hearing.
Roll history. Whoa! All right, an 8. What's your history modifier?
Oh, +6.
Yay!
+6.
Yay!
You've been colleagues for a while, but recently there was one event in your past that deeply derailed your relationship.
Too soon.
Do you want to say it or should I?
I think you should say it.
Yeah, I would love for you to say it, because if I say it,
Ooh, this is gonna be a problem.
it's gonna be a whole nother show.
One night, Scarlet Duariar walked back from a long
Night
sleuth,
of hooking.
showed up, and the rain had poured upon your eyelids and messed your makeup up. Not in this era. 1153.
It's pre-Fenty.
Fair.
Ezra, you looked at Scarlet Duariar and said, what are those, garage doors? While pointing at her.
I know she got the nerve to talk. I see how it went downhill very quickly.
Yeah, this happened 15 years ago.
What the? Wait.
It still affects you to this day. You think about it all the time.
How old are we?
How old are we?
Roll history. A 1. Rusty says, "Here." And you see that he takes down a pale yellowish, just gloppy liquid. Says, "This is Rusty's cheese sauce. Come on, you want a smack of it?
No, I'm good on the
It'll
cheese.
rock your world."
No, Rusty, we have a question for you.
Took 3 drops
No.
of this. I went to a concert. I
No.
woke up on 2 horses. I was laying on 2 horses.
You look like the type, Rusty, but that's not why we're here. No, we have a question for you.
All right. Well, I'll take a hit. Fuck it.
Wait, Rusty.
Oh!
Well, now we can't use anything the he says because
Are we good detectives? Is there a good?
Are you good detectives? That is an ethics question. Roll religion. You get a 15. What is your religion modifier?
That's good.
Well, like, there are no good detectives, though. You know. It is. Wait, what is it? Oh, +3. It's
What you
+3.
mean there's no good detectives? We should just let murders be unsolved. This is why we was beefing.
It's +3. Let's go.
Wow.
All right, it's +3 after some conversation. Well, to each their own. You each have your own moral code. Scarlett, your moral code as a detective, what is it?
Oh, I can say. I was like, I don't see that on the paper. I feel like technically we can't take statements from people who are under the influence. 'Cause they're
Okay,
just gonna
incredibly
say
ethical
whatever.
thing. All right, Isra, what is your moral code?
Results by any means necessary.
All right.
Don't cheer for that.
Right.
Chaotic neutral. All right, cut that out from all your
You can't
minds.
cut it out. It's real life.
I know. Tina, what is your moral code?
I say pass me the cheese sauce too.
Oh ho ho! Not really a code, but I guess so. Rusty takes the cheese sauce, gives it to you.
You putting cheese sauce in your tequila and Red Bull?
I get nasty, baby.
That's downright disgusting.
Yeah.
You can see the peasants looking in through the window, not really minding their own business. Cheer at this cheese sauce consumption. You feel the cheese sauce hit your tongue.
How do you feel?
Oh,
It
I feel like
feels-
maybe I can understand Rusty now. Back to you.
You feel like you're kind of on the same wavelength as Rusty.
Yeah, what's the tea?
You feel very connected. You feel like everything from the sky to the stars to the moon is cheese.
Yeah. It's like everything, everywhere, all at
The
once.
same
Oh,
time.
yeah, I saw that movie.
Well, we're on the same page. You begin to talk with Rusty. You talk about deep things, deep important things. You feel like you've gained access to Rusty as a witness. You could ask Rusty anything. He's an open book, a slice of cheese waiting to be spread.
Yeah, so tell me about Keith.
What would you like to know about my buddy?
Where the fuck was Keith?
The night of the murder. The accident.
Does Keith surf?
Does Keith surf? Oh, boy, does Keith surf. You should see him when he's up on those waves. He looks like a little mouse swimming in the sea. I pretty much always default to the mouse analogy. It's all I got. in this here head. Rusty's been through a lot.
It's because of the cheese sauce. So, when was the last time you went surfing?
We went surfing. Well, I wasn't surfing, but Keith said that they were gonna go to the bungalow to surf. I think it was yesterday, around the strike of noon, which, if I remember correctly, was around the time that Jonathan was killed.
Around noon.
Okay. Did you see Keith go personally?
I saw him walk the distance, down steps, backlit. I was like, whoa, this cheese sauce is hitting good.
Do the steps lead to where one would go to surf?
Yes.
What can you, what do you know about,
Jonathan Doan's murder.
yeah, whatever the that girl's name is. What do you know about him and his dealings?
The night before, Jonathan had barged into my bootleg shack. He seemed to be upset. He said he needed to get the poison fedora.
Wait,
Fedora.
what? Fedora? Like with a backpack? Or a
Fedora.
poisoned fedora?
No, not poison Fedora the Explorer. What the
I'm sorry, I'm asking for clarification because you're talking like this and you have
I bought a lot of
fucking
cheese
shroom
sauce.
cheese sauce in your system.
No,
So
this-
I don't know if you're giving goddamn poison to a little small Mexican girl.
No!
Or if you're
No.
wearing a poisoned white boy jazz hat. I don't fucking know.
Wow. A lot to deliberate there. Huh?
So I'm assuming you said fedora.
Rusty walks into the back of the shack and quickly comes back
The fedora.
from the back of the shack, holding what appears to be a poison fedora.
That's not a goddamn fedora.
It's a loose interpretation of a fedora. The best I could find.
I don't think there was clip art for the fedora.
As there fucking shouldn't be. It's cursed, literally.
There appears to be an elixir that
Can you
is
imagine if there
bubbling
was
up
clip art for
into
a
the
poison
top
fedora?
of the hat.
You guys are randomly
Dying 2 years.
First of
Now
all,
wait a minute.
how's it any different from life? Number one.
There's a much higher chance.
Well, thank you. Also, what? Why?
I can't say for certain. He said that it was a request from someone real high up, like the tippity top. And then suddenly, your vision flashes back. You see a 3D dagger. Whoa! It's like Way of Water, and it's moving. You're at the top of a cathedral. Lightning is flashing. You snap out of it. Whoa, you look like you just hit some cheese hard.
Wow, it's like stronger than queso.
Queso
Special
is-
K. So,
Is this Rotel?
What?
yeah. What?
So does Tina share the vision?
Do you share the vision, Tina?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Okay, but
So you haven't okay.
You do see Tina kind of get shocked, and then you hear the exchange between Tina and Rusty's.
Yeah.
And then you hear her go, yeah.
So
Anyway. Apparently,
Some good sauce.
this poison fedora. Wait a minute. There's something on the fedora itself, but I can't see. My eyes have rusted.
wait, so he didn't take the fedora? He came in
He
here
never
and
had the chance. He dropped off the fedora and said to poison it.
It wasn't already
Not
pre-poisoned?
what you said.
It was not pre-poisoned. I provided the poison.
So he came in and said, "Here's my big ass fedora. Can you poison it?"
We didn't use the word bitch ass. But he did ask for the fedora to be
Why did you
poisoned.
poison
Did
it?
he say why?
No. Why did you poison it?
Why did I poison?
It's his business.
Thank you.
That's how he makes his money.
By poisoning people?
Don't worry
Bootleg.
about. Don't worry about all that.
I thought that meant he like
He
sold
doesn't
used
know
furniture.
if you're killing rats or ants. That's none of his business.
It could be a hat for a very large rat.
Is that what bootleg means?
Bootleggers steal, bitch, and then resell them.
Yeah, but that's poison. What
Well, he's also a poison and he had like a longer title that included with the bootlegs also with it. That would clue us into that. So did he say why he wants the fedora poisoned?
He said it was for someone high up at the top. But wait, there's something on the fedora.
Oh, right,
If
yeah.
only I could fucking see.
Why can't you see?
What's
Roll
that
Press
person?
it. Thank you.
A peasant yells, "It's poison," which everyone knew.
She said your eyes are rusted because your name is Rusty.
Yeah, well, it's not the name that has rusted the eyes. It's kind
Well,
of.
obviously a name can't rust it. What?
Roll perception. You get a 3. What is your perception
It's
modifier?
+5.
You see a tag on the hat, but you just can't make it out. There was
Someone else look.
Oh, I'll look.
All right. You assist with the perception roll. Get a 1.
Oh!
Damn. I guess I'll look.
All right. Will the plot progress forward? All relies upon Tina Shea the Fae's eyes.
Come on, Tina. Come on, Tina.
With pupils like a nebula swirling a dying star, you stare at the hat. You roll perception. A 14!
Yay. What does it say?
What is your perception modifier?
5.
You read it out. It says, a hat made by the royal tailor for King Bothri, a gift from the captain of the guard.
I'm mad you gasped like you didn't see that coming.
Wow.
She said, oh my God, it's Bothry.
Suddenly, you smell a strange smell. A slit appears, wafting in the air. Smoke. From the corner of the bootleg shack, your detective eyes detect the flickering of a figure, a shadow darting out the back door. You see a match lying on the wooden ground. Rusty turns around, squints at the match, and says, "Oh, fuck! This whole place is extremely explosive! Someone set fire! We gotta get out of here! My friend, my lover."
We talking to you, Tina. Y'all the one eating the damn queso.
No, I like you as a friend, Tina. We've been through a lot. We took the cheese sauce. We had some times, but
Did we?
okay. Well, I tried being emotionally available. Look where that got me.
Exactly.
Isla, quickly, you must do something. My love, I don't want to die having just met you.
Oh.
You see the fire begins to spread, spreading around the bootleg shack, licking up against the decanters full of poison and explosive alcoholic
Burning
chemicals.
Oh, I don't think I can control fire with fire.
You whisper amongst yourselves coyly.
I feel like my other page probably had a spell, but I don't have a.
You leaf
Can we
through
just
your
leave?
book.
Can we just leave? Is that bad?
Like, come on, Rusty.
right.
There might be clues there.
In the shop, he already told us what it was.
Oh, you right.
I think we should just go.
Rusty, come on, you can rebuild, baby.
come
You
with
stole
us.
half this shit anyway.
How fast are you leaving?
At a moderate pace.
I mean, fast, like the building's about to explode fast.
Yeah.
Very sensible.
Okay, you are specifically not moving as fast as you would if the building was about to explode.
That's literally not what I said. I said,
No, sensible.
I said we are moving like the building is about to explode.
Oh.
I'm already outside.
Oh, are you? Roll athletics. You get an 18.
First of all, who is that hating ass bitch that says 0? Gather mammy. Second of all, bitch +6.
You rush out the door,
You saw the
breaking it
legs.
down. Two peasants having an argument about whether you should judge Rusty by his name have their argument cut short by a door slamming between them. They're both very shocked. Everyone's shocked. Everyone listening, participating.
Wow.
Isra, you see that the building is ablaze. What do you do?
I have no emotional connection to this building. I'm also gonna leave.
All right, you roll athletics
Yes.
to run away. Okay. You get to 6. What is your athletics modifier?
0.
All right, you attempt to run out. We'll get to you. Tina, what do you do?
I think I'm gonna get the rest of the cheese sauce.
I'm an addict!
So you're gonna stay in the building.
No, I get the cheese sauce first, and then I go.
All right, well, you'll have to roll athletics with disadvantage
Why?
because you're detouring to grab some drugs.
It's on the way. It's literally right there.
What are you pointing at?
The shelf.
That's... The fire is like here, the shelf is there, and this is not a 1-to-1.
Give me the cheese
All
sauce.
right, roll 5, fuck. All right, we'll take the lower number, a 16. You grab the cheese sauce expertly. You turn to the door that Scarlet has demolished.
20.
You're fucking welcome.
20.
Hey.
A 13. What is your athletics modifier?
0.
All right. You run out of the building. However, you are caught just as the explosion begins. Isra, you can see that Rusty has attempted to flee, but he's not fast enough.
Don't you worry about Rusty no more.
He clutches your hand, looks deep into your eyes, and says, "Well, if this is how old Rusty's got a break, I'm glad I'm doing it with the one I love."
Can I tell him to like guard me, like hover over me?
Okay,
that in a
you
movie.
ask for a big hug.
No. I want his body to be a meat shield for me.
Die for her.
Yeah.
Die for her.
For your queen, literally.
All right, Rusty. Seems maybe you're right. I couldn't protect you with my bulky, bony body.
Bulky,
Bony
bony.
body.
Baby. Those
Kind
two
of a tongue
words don't go
twister.
together.
Wow.
Tell Rusty to
Rusty.
say that 3 times fast. Sorry.
Holds you close. It's a 1! However, having been under your charms, he thinks again as to whether to do it.
No,
And gets a 16! Having hugged you tightly, the explosion ripples out. You can see Rusty's body undulate and split apart.
Do that again.
Just as the charm wears off, Rusty's eyes look at you with sudden bewilderment in the final seconds of his life, and he says, "Oh, you f***ing asshole." asshole. And he blows apart into 100 pieces. Tina Shea, you are caught in the explosion of the door, and you are launched with Ezra out of the shack and onto the streets.
Do I have the cheese sauce?
Holding a completely intact cheese sauce. And with that, we will take an intermission.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the thrilling conclusion of Dungeons and Drag Queens? Please let me introduce your live improvisational musicians tonight, the master of the guitar, Carson Grubb, and the sax master and magical flute blaster. Put your hands together for Jackson Catuño. Where we last left off, one of our queens had been blasted out from the shack, yet saved the cheese sauce drugs she so desired. Please put your hands together. Played by Tina Shea Monet is Tina Shea the Fae. Tina Shea the Fae is currently knocked out from the explosion. Let's try one more queen. This is embarrassing. Do you hear that? Having been given a death hug by Rusty, the old man she had seduced in a questionable use of ethics. Played by Issa Man. Put your hands together for Ezra the Malevolent. What the f***? Someone go in the room and yell Queens loudly. With the sax man? I'm sure so. Yeah, you're good. No, you're good. Guess we're just here together now. I'll do it by myself. That would be very strange to watch. Oh my God, I don't even know how to fucking play this game. What even is this button? Another day. You're here. Last but certainly not least, having survived the blast and ran away, put your hands together, played by Scarlet Noir Black, is Scarlet Noir Rior! No, both of you are still on. You're still on, you motherfuckers.
I told you.
You're in so much trouble. That's just gonna be a smooth cut in the video.
To be fair, I saw you also by the bar, so I was like, oh, he's still here.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't see you leave. I apologize to you.
You feel sweat upon your brow, Scarlet.
Well, let's calm down.
As you see your two friends lying unconscious in the street. You see several royal guards pick up the bodies of your two friends and carry them towards the Cathedral of Waterdeep. Tina, Ezra, you wake up. You don't know how much time has passed, but it's been some. Rain splatters your face. You're at the top of the cathedral.
This looks familiar. Wait a minute.
You see the 40-year-old elven boy, King Bothry. balancing a 3D dagger upon his finger.
Oh, shit. Deja vu.
So, you've finally figured it out. You're too late, queens. My royal arsonist has exploded Rusty's shack, and with it all hopes of you ever cracking this case. You're right, you've got me, Bothry. I was the one who had Jonathan Doe killed. But for good reason. He had been hired by the captain of the guard to poison me with a poisoned fedora.
We totally knew all of that.
Yeah, we knew that. Wait, am I here?
Yes, we're all here.
No,
Yeah.
y'all was the that
Scarlet.
got caught the up.
You were not caught.
Yeah.
Thus, you have been trailing this entire time, staying 50 feet back. Crawling.
Now you know damn well. Harriet Tubman did not run for that.
We're in the latter half of the show! All right. Roll stealth to determine how stealthily... Roll stealth to determine how stealthily you get to the top of the cathedral. You get a 20.
-1.
Despite your normally very boisterous nature, you crawl upon the ground, silent as a cat. Isra, you're tied up. I guess you laugh, fine. Bothry says, oh, why are you laughing? You're doomed. Pretty soon I'm going to kick you off the top of this cathedral, and you'll fall down. Oh, what a sad, sad accident to happen.
You still haven't hit puberty.
Well, let's see how funny that is when you hit the ground.
At least my fucking balls have dropped.
Well, I guess my balls aren't going to be the two things dropping very soon.
And neither will your voice be, apparently. Do this all day, love.
Well, my voice might not be able to go low, but certainly you will when you fall off this tower.
You're short, and women don't like short men.
You suck! Fuck you!
That's a very reasonable answer. It's kind of scary how real that was. Wow.
I may be a short king,
That's enough.
Literally.
but
he's a
soon
king.
you three will be dead queens once I find the third queen.
3? Oh, I was about to.
Did you start talking?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. Scarlet, you witness this exchange hiding behind a column. Bothry lines up the two queens with two royal guards standing guard behind. He takes his little tippy toe, stretches it out, begins to push on you, Isra.
Oh, and before he goes any further, I'm going to use my burning hands and burn these ropes off of me. Yeah.
I'm not there. Don't look at me.
I'm going to use my burning hands and burn these ropes off of me and Tina.
Okay. You attempt to summon your burning hands and slide them into the ropes. Roll a sleight of hand. Sleight of burning hand. You get an 8. What is your sleight of hand?
0.
Unfortunately, your burning hands can't get under the rope. Bothry laughs. You fool. Those ropes are designed by the strongest artisans in Waterdeep. They're completely fireproof, unlike Rusty's shack. Ha! Which went up in flames.
He said that like that was supposed to mean something else.
Wow.
Like we cared about wrestling.
Tina, what do you do?
I guess. Let me think about it. I'm gonna use mage hands.
Okay, another hand spell.
Yeah, but mine aren't on fire. They're just mage hands.
Yes. What do you do with your mage hands?
Free us. What the else?
Peasants, you look up and you can see the top of the cathedral. This happening. The conflict taking place. You see two glowing mage hands appear in the air and attempt to undo the rope. You roll sleight of hand, you get a 6. What is your sleight of hand?
This is how y'all died in the fire.
-1.
Jesus.
You curl your hands into a fist and just kind of bang on the ropes.
I do.
Bothry laughs. Peasants, you can see Scarlet to Warrior cracking up in the back. One peasant yells out a suggestion to Scarlet to Warrior.
Chew the ropes.
Chew the ropes.
Chew the
An
ropes.
expert opinion. Do a grapple check. That's another one. You got chew the ropes or a grapple check. Kind of both ends of the spectrum on that.
I have spells on the other sheet, but it's in the. Just kill them. Okay. I mean, if the king starts, I'm gonna throw my ball bearings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, you toss your ball bearings up into the air. They slide onto the ground. You can see that Lord Bothry turns around, says, "Whoa!" As the balls go under his feet, he begins to slip and slide. He will make a dexterity saving throw. If he gets above a 13, he will stay upright. A 20.
Rigged.
Unfortunately, you did not account for how
Rigged.
teeny tiny his feet were. He's able to expertly balance on his tiptoes between the balls. You fool! You're a fool!
Wow.
Maybe chew the ropes was the best idea.
Can I just chew my ropes? Is that an
You're
option?
gonna just chew your ropes?
Yeah, can I chew my ropes?
All right.
now?
Let's
Roll
roll.
strength.
Yeah.
Get a 16. What is your strength
Get
modifier?
the biting this.
No. Oh. Where is the 0?
Top.
Oh, it is a 0.
All right. You bite into your ropes, and it's enough. The ropes are undone by the power of your teeth. Bothry is flabbergasted. The one thing the artisans did not account for. Teeth! You are now free, Ezra.
I'm gonna start biting on Tina's ropes.
Teamwork.
A peasant down below goes, "Yeah, chew the rope, yeah." You can't tell if he's getting something different out of this.
So to be clear, the peasants are watching the king.
And not helping.
God.
They're at the bottom of the city.
They can't start walking up.
Dude, tell
They're
them
50
to.
feet behind.
They should just do it.
This is my whole goddamn point. The king could kill whoever, and now y'all is about to die. I'm still hiding. He doesn't know where the balls came from.
All right. Ezra, you attempt to chew on the ropes of Tina. You get an 8 for strength.
Help me chew.
Unfortunately, Tina's ropes are
Guess
too
what it is
tight.
to do it.
Your mouth is too tired from that
Help me chew.
constant mastication.
Tina, help me chew. Yes, and help me chew.
Ah! With the chew assists, the 2 chews. You both bite into the rope. like those two dogs eating a spaghetti noodle. You bite into the rope and rip it off. The rope falls onto the ground. Bothri is shocked. The two royal guards are shocked. They take out their weapons. Very well. Looks like we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Catches the dagger. It's 3D.
Ah!
Bothri rushes forward in a Naruto run and slices you sideways. Tina.
Damn!
He rolls to hit. It's a 3.
Ass fucking hit.
Right, with your Naruto ass run. Bitch.
Plus 5. Oh my God. No, you're doing. Give a hand to the waitstaff tonight. Tip the waitstaff.
No.
Tip the waitstaff.
What'd you say?
All right, Tina, you managed to dodge. You're paying attention to me.
I just bit fucking ropes. What do you want from me? I'd like to bite into something that's
You
not
can't
rope.
bite ropes and check out of the situation. You're in it, life or death.
I disassociate. I have ADHD.
You just got attacked, Tina.
I'm scared. I saw a dagger in 3D. What would you do?
I'm hiding.
All right, one of the royal guards takes out their pole axe and thrusts it forward at you, Ezra. Rolling to hit. Gets a 2. Ezra, you expertly dodge.
And
Finally.
I'm gonna shoot burning hands at them.
Well, when it's your turn.
Oh.
Scarlet de Warrior, a royal guard, swipes at you with their pole axe.
What?
Wait, you got caught?
What? I thought I was still hiding.
What?
I thought you was hiding too.
I thought I was still hiding.
Oh, are you still hidden?
Yeah.
She's not been helpful.
I threw the balls from secrecy. He don't know where they come from.
No. You threw the balls. Bothri saw you throw the balls.
You ain't said.
Roll history. You should
All
roll
right.
history.
Roll history.
Roll history will determine if Bothri saw you throw the balls. If it's above 10, he saw you throw the balls.
Y'all better manifest.
It's gonna be below 10. And fuck.
Rigged.
It's not. It's completely
okay, fine.
random.
So he saw it.
Cosmic
Whatever.
background radiation.
So they running up. So I'll attack.
Do you?
Yeah.
Bab.
Cause look.
Okay, well you're getting attacked.
Oh.
A poleaxe strikes at you. They get a 17. Plus 5. You take 30 piercing damage.
Where the fuck are these arbitrary numbers coming from?
What did you say?
As the poleaxe enters your body, you go, "I'm the fuck the pop," choking on your own blood,
Wow.
which tastes like popcorn. All of your enemies have gone. It is now your turn. Tina Shay, what do you do?
Let me think about it.
All right, we'll skip Tina's turn.
No. A woman can think. Don't skip me. Let me check in my bag from cheese sauce first. Hold on. Oh, I'm all out of cheese sauce. Oh no. Okay, so I think let's have a moment. If you were trying this cheese sauce, you would really know.
What are you doing?
Mind your business. We're getting there.
Why did you lose the cheese sauce? I never established that.
I ate it all, and I just can't help myself.
When did you have time to eat it?
So,
You were tied up. When did you eat it?
when I chewed the rope, I chewed through the cheese sauce too. It was like a combo action. Very sleight of hand there.
This is revisionist history.
The victors do
All right.
Yeah, so
We can come back to you'll still have your turn.
sure.
All right. Tina Shay looks at her cheese sauce, empty vial, goes, "Aww," and then we'll get back to Tina. Ezra, what do? You see Bothri,
Oh,
two
yeah.
royal guards ready to fight.
And I shoot my burning hands at them.
All right. You shoot your burning hands. Roll to hit. You get a 5. Plus your spell
wah-wah.
to hit, which is a 3. You miss. The burning hands fly into the wall and push on the fragile, ill-maintained wall of the cathedral. You can see that some of the wood support structures that have been put in place begin to catch ablaze. Bothry looks and says, "You fool! You'll burn down this whole cathedral! With us in it!" My voice cracked. Am I hitting puberty? Oh my gosh! I think I'm hitting puberty!
Oh my god.
And suddenly you see the fear has unlocked in Bothry a new form. Bothry has now entered puberty. Bothry grows 3 times his size. Muscles burst from his seams. The 40-year-old elven boy king has now become a 41-year-old elven boy man. Scarlet Dwarf Black, what do you do?
Smooth.
Scarlet
music.
Warrior.
This music's made me anxious. Alright, so I got this thing on here that says second wind. That says once per long rest you can regain 20 HP.
Yes.
No. I have a question. Does that mean I'm about to sleep?
No.
Oh, so can I just use that and then attack?
Yes.
Great. So boom, and I'm attack, and I get extra attack.
All
It
right.
says you can attack twice whenever you take the action on your turn.
Summoning your own form of puberty, you bulk up and you regain 16 hit points. You roll to hit on Bothry. You get a 2.
Wow.
The
Okay.
miss goes far, but you attack again.
But
And you
missing-
get a 17.
And I'm using my hand axe. Apparently, I have a hand axe.
Okay.
Apparently.
It's a fun fact.
All right. You also announce to everyone you have a hand axe. The peasants looking above see your hand axe and they react. Popular. Bothry is going to strike at you, Scarlet, Duariar, and the rest of the queens with a blazing glaive blade. Yes, it misses.
Beyblade? Oh, Beyblade.
However, Bothry, being stonked up, having hit puberty, rolls again, gets a 17.
Boo.
He will hit all 3 of you queens for 32 slashing damage.
Damn.
The Royal Guard attacks you, Tina. Striking you for a 16 plus 5. You take 32 piercing damage.
This is intense.
Fucking dead.
Are you at
Oh.
0 HP?
I have 12 armor.
Well, yeah, but so a 16 beats that. How much HP do you have?
32.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You made the cards.
You should know.
Memorize all that HP. Who memorizes all the HP of their characters? Raise your
The
hand.
dungeon master?
You're a genius.
Oh, wow.
You have a
Wow.
photographic memory. Oh, there you go. Give a hand to the genius in the crowd.
So is Tina dead?
Tina is knocked unconscious.
Oh my god.
It might have been a little bit of the cheese sauce as well.
It's real loopy in here. Oh, I didn't say that I'm knocked out.
Isra, you get attacked as well. A 14 plus 5, you're going to take 33
This is
piercing damage from a Royal Guard.
This is so bleak.
I'm still up.
All right. It is now your turn, Isra.
Oh, cool. Kind. I'm gonna hit them with a ray of frost now.
All right, you roll to hit with your ray of frost. It freezes the rain that is now piercing horizontal. You get a 16 plus 3, a 19. Who do you hit?
Joffrey?
Bothry.
We don't care what your name is.
Strike at Bothry. The ray of frost pierces into Bothry's sternum. Left sternum. Bothry clutches the wound and says, "Boo-hoo!" No, actually he says, "Boo-hoo!" Oh, that hurts. Seems that Bothry is on his last giant meaty legs.
What?
Because
He hit puberty. Scarlet to warrior! What do? You hold your hand axe out. The peasants cheer!
I want to hit him.
With the hand axe?
Yeah, and I get to attack twice. Extra attack.
All right. You rush forward. Swing your axe at Bothry. The ground trembles. You get an 11. What is your to hit?
Oh, excuse me. What is it?
So I got a plus next to your hand axe. I think it's 5.
Yeah, it's 6.
6.
That's 6.
6. You slash Bothry across the right and left sternum. Oh, fuck my sternum, fuck.
It kind of looks like it, though.
Bothry seems to be almost slain. You attack once more with the fabled hand axe. You get another 11.
Plus 6.
Ooh.
Plus 6. You strike Bothry across the chest, but a royal guard leaps out in front of him and takes the blow.
Bootlicker.
The royal guard is sliced in half. The other royal guard looks at that guard dying and goes, "Jonathan, no! Jonathan, my friend! You monster! You killed Jonathan, my friend!" And he will strike you, Ezra, with his pole axe.
I didn't do anything.
He's flailing randomly. A 14 plus 5. You take 29 piercing damage.
Well, now I'm dead.
You're unconscious with me.
Unconscious.
You both fall unconscious. The ground shakes.
I think so. The brown shakes.
No. Bothry.
Noir.
The noir shake.
Bothry looks at you, Scarlet de Warrior, as you. You have been a problem, but now I will end this once and for all. And he takes out a bow from his back, stretches out an arrow, lets fly, and rolls to hit. Gets a 4! The arrow careens off the side of the cathedral.
I attack
Scarlet
him
to Warrior.
with my hand axe, and I get 2 attacks.
All right, you just attack twice again. Get a 14.
Plus 6! This one!
You strike at Bothry, hitting him hard in the chest. Bothry is now down to 2 HP.
Kill him!
One more strike is all it takes, and you get a 14!
20 hits! You short motherfucker!
You say as you slice down low and cut Bothry's balls clean off. The balls fall off of the cathedral.
Someone eats it.
It's the rope chew guy. Bothry says, "I guess my balls did drop tonight," and falls onto the ground, which begins to shake and fall apart. Scarlet,
Yes.
you can see that the precipice that you're on is falling
off.
Your two friends lie unconscious. However, you know you only have the strength to save one.
What the fuck? Wait. Whoa. I thought they were unconscious. We ain't got no water. Shaking on them. Wake up.
You don't have water, but perhaps you could call out for another liquid.
Does anybody have queso? They need cheese sauce so bad.
You yell out for cheese sauce, and you hear a voice in the back.
Oh,
I crawled up all these steps. I got your sauce, Brosh. It's Keith. Who crawls on all fours and drips the cheese sauce into the mouths of you, Tina and Ezra. You feel awakened.
can we ask Keith for more money? Because I feel like 500, whatever the
Yeah,
he gave
two
us
of us
was
almost
not
died.
enough.
That's what you're gonna do? The precipice is falling. You're about to die. He just revived you. They just revived you. Whatever. God damn it.
Work-life boundaries, you know?
It's just, I mean, my friends did almost die, and we're up, and that's like, this just doesn't seem equal.
Yeah.
We murdered the king.
Yeah.
All right.
A boy middle-aged, puberty hitting stage.
Suddenly, you three feel weightless
Oh.
as the ground falls out from under you.
Not that.
We totally forgot the building was burning.
Oh.
As you are falling, you turn to Keith and ask them for more money. And hit the ground.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the Detective Queens of Waterdeep. Thank you all! Thank you all so much for coming to Dungeons and Drag Queens. Please, if you have more time, we will be playing D&D Mayhem at the bar for about an hour after this show. So join us if you would like to play together for a little bit longer. But now, please, make some noise for your stars of the night, the incredible queens, having downed cheese sauce and almost died on a precipice. Put your hands together. Played by Tina Shea Monet. It's Tina Shea the Babe. Next to her, having befriended old man Rusty and then used him as pure meat. Put your hands together, played by Issa Man, is Ezra the Benevolent! And last but not least, having defeated King Bothri with 4 strikes to the sternum, an expert warrior queen, played by Scarlet Noir Black, is Scarlet Warrior! Please put your hands together for your technical crew tonight. Zach Fisher, we've got Spike in the booth, Dan Berlin outside, Benji helping. Thank you, Benji. Make some noise for the Sax Master, Sexy Man, Jackson Catuño. And your live improvisational musician tonight, as well, Carson Grubb. And I have been your Dungeon Master, Paul Carey. Come see us here next month, February 24th. Get tickets on TicketWeb or whatever the hell. Fill out the email survey. Tell us how much you hate loved us. And may your adventures never end.